Maybe
I'm gonna go
Oh, here it is, here it is.
200. Oh, that's yes.
Yeah.
Oh God, I want that as just like a constant loop in my mind.
Here it is, playing as a console loop right now.
I just like want
Ah,
that.
there's nothing more
I
satisfying.
want that. She wants it in and around her mouth.
She wants.
She wants to fuck me. She wants her
my dick
dick in
in
or
and
around
around
her
her
mouth.
mouth.
I would say she wants her dick in or around her mouth.
Did I say that?
That's the only fucking.
Austin, you would fucking say
That's
it.
the only funny thing Jonah Hill has ever said or done.
You know what's more funny than Jonah Hill's career? His talent.
Oh.
I'm joking. He's actually really good.
Nah, you fucking sellout.
I mean, he's won
You did
Oscars,
fucking
right?
sell out. Everyone says. That's from This Is the End when he gets possessed by a fucking, he gets possessed by a demon. Remember, Austin?
Yeah, I
You
remember
did
that.
fucking sell out. Everyone says.
Everyone says
says.
so.
Yo, is that Jay Barris show? Michael Cera was great in that movie.
Oh yeah. I like when he blows cocaine in the one guy's face.
Into McLovin's face. Yeah.
McLovin's face.
He's
All
like,
the
he's
original.
like, hey, you want some coke, baby? And he's like, yo, Michael, what the fuck, man? And even Jonah Hill's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I
dude?
realized
Like
that's
Jonah Hill doesn't yell at him. He's like, what the fuck,
That's
man?
the original Superbad cast. I realized
Yeah.
that, which is pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Those guys have all been working together for fucking like over a decade.
Well, he's working on music now, I heard.
Who? Michael Cera?
No, the guy who played McLovin.
He's a what? He's a rapper.
I heard he was working on music.
What is
I don't
he?
think he's a rapper. I think he just does like ordinary kind of music.
Oh, that's pretty cool though.
He just does ordinary kind of.
He just does
I
ordinary.
don't know that many names of genres of music.
Probably
I'm
like
sorry.
indie music where it's just like
I think
one
that's what he's
drum,
doing, indie music.
and it sounds like folk, but it's like really shitty. I don't
You
know.
know,
You guys remember-
okay, so you know who actually did leave television to pursue music that not a lot of people talk about?
Drake.
No, the original guy who was on Blue's Clues.
Oh, Steve?
Steve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I miss Steve.
He left Blue's Clues to pursue music because
Nice.
he's really good friends with the front man for the Flaming Lips, and he like produced his album, like his first like big album for him. That was like some pretty good indie rock. If you check out his first album, it's got a cool name. It's like Songs for Dust Mites or something along those lines. It sounds really good. It's really cool. It's like sonically very interesting to listen to.
I heard,
Nice.
I heard they're bringing back Blue's Clues. I'm sad about that.
You're
Aw,
sad
that-
they're bringing him back.
Why do they have to bring Blue's Clues back? Just let it die.
Just like,
Yeah, I heard. Wasn't there like an urban legend that guy was like a big drug addict, but it was just like a theory or.
It's because anytime someone
yeah.
leaves something, we gotta make
It was-
we gotta make fucking stupid stories like that.
yeah, no, I mean they did like a whole farewell for him, and it was like, oh, Steve's
It
going to
was.
college. No, Steve's leaving because he wants to be a fucking rock star.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
And
a
also,
rock star.
well, there was like a multiple reasons. He didn't want to always be associated as like a guy from a kids show.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he didn't want to
That's the same with Joji.
yeah, and
Filthy Frank.
he didn't want to
Do it his
no,
own
he
life.
was losing his hair too, and
Yeah.
he really didn't want to be like bald.
Blue's
And 'cause now he's totally bald.
Yeah,
and yeah,
he's
he didn't-
embraced it.
Yeah, exactly. Like he didn't want to be that guy who's like fucking like got no hair on a children's TV show like his entire
Hey, it's
life.
Steve. Who's bald?
Who's bald?
Who's
Steve,
bald?
Who's bald?
Wait, is this music any good though?
No, I only heard his first. Did anyone ever watch? I never did. I only know that it's the theme song. But did anyone ever watch that
No.
spin-off show, Young Sheldon?
No,
Oh,
because
no.
it looks fucking stupid.
Spin-off of The Big Bang
Yeah, I
Theory.
know it's a spin-off.
It looks
Yeah.
stupid. I'm sorry. That's why I didn't watch
Well,
it.
it's he.
Steve's in it.
No, they use his song as the theme song,
That's funny.
which is it's like it was one of his songs from his first record that I was just talking. Songs
Yeah.
for Dust Mites.
It's pretty cool though.
Yeah, which came out years before. He didn't like write it as a tie-in for Young Sheldon. Yeah, he just wrote it and then they used it.
And they really liked it, and they
Yeah.
used it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Isn't it over now?
I honestly don't know. I never personally got into it.
Big
I
Bang
never
Theory?
found it that funny.
Yeah, I think it ended. I thought the early seasons were funny.
I guess.
That I guess was just like so filled with disappointment.
Fuck you. The early seasons were funny.
Oh fuck me.
Well, I mean, that's the same. That's the same with
Nailed
any
it.
TV show, though, Austin. Like, when they first start out, they're great, and then towards the end, somebody fucks up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck.
Yep, that sounds about right. Like with Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I feel bad for. Not gonna lie to you, I feel bad for a lot of my friends who were in that show. And
Hey,
I'm disappointed at
I
that.
really appreciate their dedication to Starbucks and those water bottles.
Oh.
They did that
Okay.
in Game of Thrones.
But no, they just like they left them in the shots like
Hey.
multiple
Funny.
times, just
Let me
like.
tell you
Well,
something.
wasn't it rushed too?
Khaleesi
I think that's what
needs her
Austin told me.
Starbucks.
Of course, it was rushed. They
Yeah,
needed
it was
to-
rushed.
They needed to have like movie-length episodes
Yeah.
ready to shoot and air.
Yeah.
You know what's
half
funny?
the
Do you watch?
episodes
Have
were
you
like
guys
an
seen
hour
Emilia
and a half.
Clarke in interviews? Like when they ask her about the ending and stuff before it aired, she would just make faces like.
Oh God.
I feel so bad because she was like, she's in this awkward position where she can't say anything.
My mom, my mom hated the last season of Game of Thrones. She said the finale was garbage, and she
That's
said
how it
the
is with a
ending
lot of
was
shows,
awful.
though, man. Game of Thrones, fucking How I Met Your Mother,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, the thing.
Sopranos for a lot of people.
The
Yeah,
thing,
like-
the thing with Game of Thrones though is that the writers were anxious to start the Star Wars movies.
I
'cause
know,
they got hired,
but it's
so
like
they were
it-
just like, let's just rush Game of Thrones so we can get to the
Why
fucking
though? You guys
Star
are doing
Wars.
so good. Fucking let Rian Johnson continue to fuck up Star Wars, man. Just
Yeah.
focus on Game of Thrones.
Well, it's
Leave
why-
that. Have that be good.
That's why I don't think their career is gonna last very long because they half-assed
Yeah.
the last season of Game of Thrones. They're gonna then when they fuck up on Star Wars, be like, yeah, fuck these guys.
Could you possibly have like higher reputation films and TV to work with?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
when you're
That's what I
dealing
don't
like
get.
when you're dealing with Game of Thrones and Star Wars, like you have like the most die-hard fan bases that you could possibly.
Yeah, we're gonna-
It's like the most
yeah.
watch. It
and
literally
you're
is
gonna
the most
and you're
watched
gonna
show.
and you're gonna
We're gonna do
choose
Star
to
Wars.
phone it in at all. Like the
Yeah.
fact that yeah.
Yeah, plus
Like,
Star Wars
Star Wars
is
is
dying
dying.
too.
Yes, exactly.
It's dying. Like I don't know why.
And
they,
like, this
yeah.
isn't me trying to be a dick, but fucking one of the reasons why it's dying is because fucking Rian Johnson and that fucking lady who owns Star Wars is the reason why it's dying.
Yeah, they've just nailed it to the ground.
Oh, Rian Johnson's fucking killed it.
Yeah.
A lot of people are gonna write to me now, big Star Wars fans who are like, "Fuck you, he's doing good with the series."
I
But
mean,
I know-
I
know-
mean, like, yeah, only hardcore.
I feel like I know a bunch of original hardcore fans are just gonna be like, "No, he's telling the truth."
I feel like I've never been that hardcore about anyone or anything where it's just like I'll even like something if it's shit.
Dude, did you ever watch old videos from the 90s where people went to go see the screening of the original Star Wars and they're all like, "This is gonna be the best movie ever.
Oh,
it's gonna
which
be
one?
great.
Of
It's
the
gonna change
prequels?
it." Yeah, when episode 1 first came out.
Oh, and then Roger Ebert liked some of the prequels though.
They're not. That good.
I think he liked Phantom Menace.
Phantom.
like-
I I will say like I know
love the ending
like
song
Phantom
to it.
Menace did give us Jar Jar Binks, which everybody like obviously that's like a whole point to
Switch.
shit on. Fuck. God damn it! That was the
Whoa.
last hit.
Ooh.
Oh, first death.
It would have been great if the theory.
Second death.
See, it would have been great if the theory of Snoke being Jar Jar was true. Because I heard there was a theory that. If I
Oh, someone
remember-
was saying that Snoke was.
Yeah, Jar Jar Binks.
That's interesting.
There was another theory that Jar Jar Binks is the reason why all the bad stuff happened in the movies because he was secretly a villain.
Is that a theory?
And the theory, though, like if you watch the theory, like it kind of makes a lot of sense. But of course, it's not true, which sucks. J.J. Abrams said that he was thinking about putting a scene once where the head of Jar Jar Binks, like the skull, it's in a desert
Oh.
somewhere just laying there. But he didn't put it in. Which just sucks because I would have loved to see that. But
I am curious, like, what the whole thought process was, where they're like, this character seems like a good idea.
Wasn't it because George Lucas wanted another Chewbacca or something?
That makes enough sense.
I don't know why I don't know either.
Wait, were the prequels based on books like the original
No.
Star Wars?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think the books really matter anymore. Oh, you can get precursor orbs, by the way.
Yeah, I know you step on his head and you
Yeah.
get more orbs.
How accurate is the
well,
movies to the,
the books-
books?
I don't
like
think
the
the-
original movies.
Well, I think when The Force Awakens came out, I think they just pretty much canceled the books out, and they were like, nope, none of this happens anymore.
yeah, that's what it seems
Yeah.
like.
Because when they did it, they gave Han Solo and Princess Leia like a son and all that, even though they already had kids. I think
Yeah.
they changed a lot of shit.
Yeah, well, and like Star Wars goes so deep to the point where it's like they have different levels of what is and isn't canon. Like, oh, this
Yeah.
really isn't canon.
Like the video games too.
Yeah, including the video games, the cartoons, everything.
Yeah.
The holiday specials.
The holiday special.
What is that game called for Star Wars where you get to play as your own Jedi, being working for Darth Vader?
Oh,
Fuck, what was that called? Because I remember a lot of people liked that game. Austin, you should look it up. It was a
Figure it out and put it on the screen.
It was a Star Wars game.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Like you gotta,
Yeah, I totally
like
know
Darth
what you're
Vader.
talking
Darth Vader
about.
finds you as a kid and you work for him.
Yeah, you're like Darth
Let me
Vader's
see.
people.
You're his apprentice.
But then
What
you,
was? I know there was like
right,
really
yeah.
good Star Wars game that had like a
Battlefront
deathmatch.
2.
I
Like,
think that
didn't
might
that
be
win
it.
Game of the Year?
I think that might be it.
I think that was like probably considered one of the best Star Wars games.
No, there was one too that had a really good deathmatch mode, and it
I
was
don't know.
really. It was a lot of fun.
Bro, did it have a battle royale mode?
Yeah, bro, totally. It had like that
That's
Fortnite thing where like you could like play Fortnite.
Yeah, where you can play
You know, guys, I
Fortnite.
used to enjoy games that were fun before they made me make microtransactions.
Was it was it Star Wars Knights?
Knights of the Old Republic? No, it's not it.
No, it wasn't
The
Knights
Old
of
Republic, Knight. Let's see here, Galaxies.
Maybe look up popular Star Wars PS3 games.
I looked
It's
up
really
Star-
funny because
I remember it.
I was just watching a video that was like, you know, best video games that no matter what you make, like no matter what choices you make, you're fucked. and that's one of them because no matter what choice you make with
You're
your
fucked.
character, like your character dies in the end.
I love games like that where it's like it could be your story, your choice, but at the end it doesn't matter. Has anyone ever played Chrono Trigger? No. For the Super Nintendo? Ah, it's a really good game. Long as hell though.
The SNES.
I think because it says a
I
single.
always thought those were tortillas.
Andrew, I think it's Battlefront 2 because it says single
No, it's not
player.
Battlefront 2.
No,
It's
definitely
not?
It's not Battlefront 2.
Definitely not.
Is it Battlefront?
Someone in the audience right now is like these fucking
These
guys.
fucking guys.
Yeah, you
No,
gotta
I'm
break,
pretty
you gotta
sure
break the
they're-
mirror.
No, I know. I just
they're-
like how
they're more like,
cool this
oh,
is,
I remember that game.
concentrated beam going right
Mitch,
into.
for you, I will do a crop picture and send it to you.
Is it the Old Republic?
No. Look up, because it came out for PS3 and Xbox 360. Look up popular Star Wars games for PS3.
God, Austin, just figure it out already. Just get your
People are gonna
shit
are the controls
together.
inverted on
Fuck
Mitch?
you, Google's
Oh.
not coming through on me.
Hold on. Fuck.
Easy as
Get
fuck,
to-
fuck.
Fuck me. God damn it.
Get to the
You gotta-
chopper.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Damn it. Fuck. I think-
Run! Go, Mitch! Go fuck
I wonder
yourself!
I
if
did
women
fuck something
women
up.
find Predator the first one offensive.
Why?
Because in that movie all the men do the fighting and initially Arnold doesn't let the girl do the fighting so she wouldn't get killed by the Predator because he only went after people that were like hunters and that
Yeah.
had weapons.
Yeah.
So it just made me wonder if like any SJWs probably found that movie offensive.
See, the woman should be a hero.
The woman is perfectly capable of fighting the Predator.
You know, I saw Captain Marvel, and the main bad guy was a man, as it should be.
Power to the women!